Welcome Amakhosi Network, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be chatting about Itu and the update that is coming regarding Itumeleng Khune, and we're also going to be chatting about the Basadine story that is coming out today, about the left back Basadine and Chiefs having started to talk with Stellenbosch and what that resulted into. But anyway, before we get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe, guys. Today we're getting into the news. We're unpacking. So today's news is this. And I have a rant at the end that I'd like you guys to listen to, where I go and ask a serious question. But anyway, today we ask the question, Itumeleng Khune. You guys wanted to know what's happening with Itu. Guys, this is the story about Itu that I think Umazola mentioned on Sports at 10, is that Itu is technically no longer a Kaizer Chiefs player. He is no longer a Kaizer Chiefs player, so he doesn't have a contract with Kaizer Chiefs. Chiefs did not renew his contract. There is no additional extension. Nothing is happening with Chiefs. Chiefs management told Itu that we don't want you anymore. So as a player, because they want him more as like a coach and be part of the family, but not as a player. And what happened is that Itu is not giving up. Let's put it in a simple way. Itu wants to continue to play. Itu is basically going out there and still training at the Kaizer Chiefs facilities, but he has no contract. So he's in essence just training to keep fit with the team. And because Kaizer Chiefs respect him, they are not chasing him away. They are allowing him to use the facilities, because I think there's been an arrangement that he can use the facilities as he likes. I think he even gets to train with the team. They're basically allowing him to be part of the squad. But not as a fully fledged player, but because he is like an honorary member, so he gets to train with the team. If you want me to explain what I mean by this, remember Kaizer Jr. when he got to that point of his career where we all knew he's not good enough for Chiefs, but he was still training full time. He was still there. He was still a player and stuff like that. Lucky for him, he was still getting paid as a player. Well, I don't know his contract, but he was still registered as a player. But with Kaizer Jr. at that point, he was not playing. The coaches didn't need him, but it's not like they were like releasing him. He was still training and stuff. And Itu is in that same boat. The only difference is that Itu, I'm guessing, does not have a salary, So I'm guessing they want him to make a decision. And Itu, obviously, we know his decision is that he wants to continue to play. And it's even been said that Itu won't travel with the team to Turkey. So Itu is just going to be training. So until he makes a decision as to does he want to sign for a new team, or does he want to follow Chiefs' lead and start getting his coaching badges and licenses and just be part of it, a Chiefs member, but not as a player. So if you want to ask my opinion about this, it's simple. If I was Itu, I'll tell him these simple words. Don't fight it. Just accept what Chiefs is saying. Get a contract down to be like they are going to make you a goalkeeper coach. They're going to help you get your badges. They're going to pay you a salary. Like, they're going to help you still maintain your life. And now start looking at your life after football. What does life after football look like for a person with the caliber of Itu? Life after football is being an analyst on SuperSport or SABC. Because you are allowed to do that when you are just a team member. Being an analyst, being an ambassador of Bafana, being an ambassador of Kaizer Chiefs, doing your coaching licenses, being part of the Chiefs technical team and management team as a whole, being part of the new structures, etc. Like, think of yourself as life after football. The best people I can explain this to Itu about is Tiko Modise, Bongani Khumalo. These guys have been recently retired. One cause of injury, really, and the other one because he was just reaching that stage of his career, which is Tiko. But look at their lives. They're living good lives. They're analysts. They're getting brand ambassadorships. They basically celebrities now beyond football. And that is what Itu is. Itu is the Casper Nyovest of South African football. And when Casper Nyovest retires, he's going to be a pastor. Exactly. Now it's time for Itu to start reaping his rewards. And that's why I'm saying, look at life after football. But anyway, that is just my 2 cents advice to Itu. Me advising Itu, I'm going to say, Baba, if you solidify your career past playing with Chiefs, that salary will last you the next 30 years of your life until you reach proper retirement. So think of your life after football. Your playing career is like left with 2 years. Don't force. But anyway, the next one is Basadin. Chiefs apparently contacted Stellenbosch. They asked about, hey, Sakelu Basadin. And then Stellenbosch was like, sorry, Baba, we're going to play Champions League, African Confederation Cup this season. So we need all our players. So they are not selling Upasadin. They're saying he's not up for sale. Why is this an important thing for Chiefs? The important thing for Chiefs in this is that Chiefs currently is looking for a left back. They are basically chatting to Ubongani Sam. You guys know my stance on Ubongani Sam. Ubongani Sam is just an upgrade of Happy Mashiani, in my opinion. But they're talking to Ubongani Sam and they're trying to update. And obviously they renewed the contract of Edmilson Dove in case the left back thing does not work. At least they know they have cover and all of those things. But the thing that I highlighted yesterday that I want to emphasize again is the reason why Kaizer Chiefs is trying to look more for South African-based left backs, like who have South African nationality, is because the foreign positions are going to be very important. So NABI, the players that NABI is currently talking to are the players that he has trained in, like Yanga, he's trained in ASFAR. So NABI, the players that NABI trusts don't come from the PSL, if we have to be honest with ourselves. The players that NABI trusts don't come from the PSL. They come from Tanzania and they come from Morocco and Tunisia. Now the issue is that the NABI hasn't been in the PSL long enough to really understand all the players in the PSL. So at this point, do you honestly think NABI knows who Bongani Sam is? No. Do you guys honestly think he knows who Fawaz Basadin is? No, he doesn't know these guys. Why am I highlighting these two players? These two players have been linked to Chiefs. Now, let's be honest with ourselves. If NABI and his technical team don't know those two players, how did those names end up reaching Abu NABI? It means that someone recommended them. Who recommended them? It's these bad scouts that have been scouting players for Chiefs all this time. These people who want to make money off, I'm a free agent, make money off players. I'm guessing also agents are involved. Because it's simple, guys. It's very simple. If Chiefs wants to sign one of the best left backs in South Africa currently, go to Cape Town Spurs and ask them for Rushin Dudley. Solid left back. He may not be the best left back going forward and attacking, but in terms of being a solid left back, he is a solid left back and he can be converted to a centre back. Next player, Rian Hanamud from Amazulu. Go and pay the money. Get Rian Hanamud from Amazulu. The one of the other best left backs in the country. You know, pay the money for Anderson Cruz. I'm basing this on the little I've seen of Cruz, but I'm making examples now of the people who are there and are available for Chiefs to go and chat to, you know. So those are the players that I'm just mentioning now off the top of my head. There are probably other players who are good enough, but all I'm saying is this. NABI and them, I worry when they are being held by Chiefs management to sign players. I want to warn NABI and his technical team. Do not absolutely do not take advice from South African, from the Chiefs management or from anyone associated with Kaizer Chiefs. Don't. These guys who have been recommending players to Chiefs have brought us people like Amakhosi, etc. These guys who just fail and fail and fail and fail. So my advice to NABI and his team is, you guys go and ask for a DVD from SuperSport or whatever and go and watch all the players and go and assess them and say, we want this player, we want this player, we want this player, we want this player. Rather do that than accepting Kaizer Chiefs to recommend you players. The people who have been recommending Chiefs players have flopped. Over the past 10 years, we are in this trophy drought for the past 10 years because of the people who have been hiring Chiefs players and the people who have been giving the Chiefs management advice on players. So this is why I keep saying, yes, maybe Bongani Sam can work. But my worry is, NABI and them did not choose Bongani Sam. Someone brought Bongani Sam to these guys. And my thing is that Bongani Sam has struggled to be a regular at a top team like Pirates. So we think that he can be a regular at a even top, better team. When I say it's more difficult to survive in Chiefs than it is at Pirates, we have to just be honest. Chiefs is just like, I don't know, like there are players who arrived at Chiefs, they didn't know alcohol at all. Manje, they are drunkards where they are. So that's all I'm saying. The pressure at Chiefs will break anyone who is not ready. That's all I'm saying. Amakhosi.